Whew. Wow. I think I might have just seen this century's Woodstock. Hi, everyone. Hello, it's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Hello. Movies and TV, that's what we do here. Before we start the review, I just want to say I have a little bit of a plan. So I have 2 movies I saw today that I'm going to review back to back. I want to get one more out of the way tonight. So here's what I think the plan is going to be. We're going to review this movie, then we're going to review The Boss Baby, both of which I've seen. Later tonight I'm reviewing Where Was Then. Tomorrow we got The Forever Purge, Fear Street. Yeah, and Fear Street. And then Sunday we do The Tomorrow War. And then if we have time Sunday, if not Saturday, Monday, we'll do the midterm. Alright? Sound good? Sound good. Alright. Hi everyone. So what movie am I talking about today? A movie that might be under your radar and shouldn't be. It is streaming. It is in theaters, which is where I saw it. It's also streaming now on Hulu, which I could have done. I have Hulu, decided not to. That film is a very well-titled, a very long-titled, Summer of Soul, parentheses, or When the Revolution Could Not Be Televised. We'll just call it Summer of Soul for brevity's sake. Summer of Soul is directed in his film directing debut by Amir Thompson, but you may know him better as Questlove. That's right, the band leader from the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. So he directed this film. So what's a Summer of Soul about? Well, Summer of Soul is a documentary that has an interesting sort of backstory. So it's in 1969 in Harlem, there was what they called the Harlem Cultural Festival. It was a music festival for artists of all stripes, but primarily African-American artists. In 1969, I know what you're thinking. Woodstock was only 100 miles away from this place, actually, but they were going to film it for television, thus the subtitle. There were acts there like The Fifth Dimension, Gladys Knight, Nina Simone, Stevie Wonder. They had a bunch of great Sly and the Family Stone, some of the most iconic musicians ever. But when it was going to air on TV, they said, quote, and I'm quoting them here, that we don't want to do a black show. Yeah. It was 1969. You think we'd come a long way, but we haven't. So basically what Questlove did was he took the footage, he found the footage, it's been in a vault for 50 years, and he put it with intercut the footage of these amazing performances with talking head interviews with the people, some of the acts that were there who are still with us, as well as former attendees, many of whom were children when they attended, or young, very young people. And I'm just going to come right out with it. I know I keep saying this, but this has been an uncommonly good year for movies, and especially movies about music, and musicals and musician docs, like rock docs. Summer of Soul is the top of the heap. I'm not going to lie to you, this might be one of the best music documentaries I've ever seen. I'm not kidding. The hype is justified. It's 98 on Rotten Tomatoes. It should be higher. What Questlove does here, I think, is no less than resurrect this material. He takes this material and just the images in this, the performances. There's a performance by a woman, I believe her name is, I really hope, I'm going to look her up because I wasn't aware of her, although she apparently they're gone, but they had Mavis Staples was singing a tribute to, at the time of the footage, the recently assassinated Dr. Martin Luther King. Jesse Jackson, the Reverend Jesse Jackson led the performance, and then it was them. Mahalia Jackson and Mavis Staples, and they did this beautiful tribute of the song that he said he wanted Jesse Jackson to sing literally the night he was assassinated in the hotel room. So they sing it, and I actually couldn't breathe. When they sang it, it was so powerful. It was like a punch in the stomach. It knocked the wind out of me. Some amazing images. One that I think is going to pass a lot of people by, but I really think should stick with people, is an image of a white man with a little African-American girl on his shoulders, in harmony, swaying to the music and looking at it. I don't know but what a moving image in 1969, of all things, when there was still so much racial strife, and even today, when there's still so much division. What a beautiful image of peace. I thought that was really great. And just images like that, the very moving testimonials. For instance, they had this couple of surviving members of the Fifth Dimension, and they were talking about why this was such a liberating experience. One of them was mentioning, I forget who, but one of them was mentioning how the people in their community always be like, oh, you're not black enough, you're too light-skinned, or you're too, your sound is too white. And she said, and I quote, the woman in this group said, if you have an Aquarius, Let the Sunshine In, great band, great performance. She says, it's a sound. Like, music is a great, it's a sound. It's a sound that brings people together. How do you color a sound? How can you color a sound? It's what it does. It's how it brings people together. And that's what this movie's really about. And I love this movie. Don't go watch it. Unless it's, like, out of the way from you. If you have a theater in your neighborhood like I did, playing this in theaters, you owe it to yourself to go watch this in a movie theater. It is perfect to see in a movie theater. And I'm just going to come right out with it. I'm not going to take long with this one. Summer of Soul, or When the Revolution Could Not Be Televised, directed by Questlove, which, wow, we can't wait to see what he does next, is 5 out of 5 stars. Of course it is. I love this movie. Go see it. It's a really powerful tribute. It brings a lot of these people, a lot of them who've left us, back to life, is what it does. It's beautiful filmmaking, it's beautiful editing. It's electrifying. It's summer, it's power, it's music, and it's unity. What a wonderful film. What a wonderful film this was. It made me so happy. It's so good. It'd make anyone happy. Go see this film. You must. Like, it's like powerful film. Film. Okay, now 5 out of 5 stars goes the book on it. Trailer trash. What do we got for trailer trash this time? Well, some of them we can just run through. Dear Evan Hansen, I can't wait. I love that musical. Reminiscence looks good. Like I said, Snake Eyes, G.I. Joe Origins, can't wait for it. These are new ones. Joe Bell. This looked really moving. It's Mark Wahlberg. It's a true story. I believe he's a father who doesn't quite give his son the attention he should. His son is gay, and then he commits suicide tragically. And Mark Wahlberg his character makes it his mission to go from town to town and spread a word of anti-bullying on behalf of his son. Looks good. Based on true events. Respect. Looking forward to this. Aretha Franklin, icon. Can't wait for this one. West Side Story. Steven Spielberg's West Side Story. I'm really excited. I love Steven Spielberg. I know the elephant in the room, Ansel Elgort. Let's just put that aside. So many other great people, including Rita Moreno, worked on this film. So let's look at that. The French Dispatch. The new Wes Anderson. Can't wait. And then finally, we talked about it before, The Eyes of Tammy Faye. Looks like fun. All right. And was there shawarma? Yes, at the very, very end. And when I say very, after the production logos, like it's before the movie fades out completely, there is a terrific blooper with Stevie Wonder after the credits and some photos during. Stick to the very end of the credits, even after the production logo, till the lights come all the way up. Stick around. You won't be disappointed. All right. So next is The Boss Baby. And then where is it then tonight, God willing? Internet connection willing, I had to rent it, and then tomorrow, Forever Purge, and Fear Street Part 1. Sunday's the Tomorrow War, midterm report, and next week is Black Widow and Fear Street Part 2. So that'll be next time, and until next time, I'm Grant the Movie and TV Guy. I see it all. I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all, class semester. I live 3000. Be kind to one another. Go see Summer of Soul. I'm begging you, please go see Summer of Soul. And please go see this movie. Give it some money. It's a good movie. You're gonna have a great time. I was in an audience full of white people, weirdly enough. We all cheered. Beautiful film. All right. Thank you all. Take care. Bye. See you soon. Be back right after I upload this, give or take, for The Boss Baby. See you.